if you have the following 6 things, you will finish this class. I'm a very easy grader, especially for this class. If you come here often, if you have all the assignment, you probably will get a good grade. So what do you need to have? You need to have a portfolio shell. It's a website. If you are in 201, they will force you to do that anyway. So every student, starting from this semester, you have a website. The website have a few pages. Each page document your learning in one major learning outcome. Could be programming, could be web design, could be media tools. So every page on that website, you describe what you have learned and you put a document. Could be a PDF file, could be your program code. Many classes you don't have it, you just have a shell. So the page is empty, but I need to see you have a concept and a website to demonstrate you know the idea of a portfolio.
Excuse me.
Sure.
I'm a little confused. So are we going to be like making up our own website to put this stuff on?
I thought that's your major.
No.
Yes, you will do that.
Networking is my major.
No, everyone are forced to design a website. Okay.
Really?
Yes.
Yep.
The website, I can tell you that the tool these days have become so simple. If you have your graphics, if you have your code, it takes literally 10 minutes to put together a website and look presentable. I'm going to show you mine. It took me 2 hours to do it. So if I can do it, I think.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm not a CD. I'm more a kind of computer science side, but the tool have become very simple now. And okay, so you have a learning blog starting next week. Every one of you need to put together a blogger. So every week, when you're here, you need to write a paragraph. What have you learned in this class? So we'll cover that next week. We'll do a learning plan, essential. So this is the one that we just talked about. A file contain, a few things. Throughout the semester, I will help you to get this done. At the end, you have presentation, and it doesn't have to be PowerPoint. Could be any other visual aid. We will have an online presentation project towards the end of the semester. Okay, this is optional. Okay, so around Thanksgiving, we usually have a reading assignment. If you haven't read that book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, I think is, I wish someone told me I should read that book when I was an undergraduate. It's a pretty easy read. It takes you maybe half a day.
Was it around when you were an undergraduate?
Probably. Well, I'm not that old. So, but you can pick out the book. So you have to pick a book somehow relate to being a professional around the Thanksgiving. So if you have all this portfolio, you will pass the class. Okay? If you participate often, and if you have the blog written in a thoughtful and comprehensive way, you get A or A+. Okay? That's the grading. Again, this is a one class. If you don't get an A, it will surprise me. You just put in your basic effort, you should get an A. Hopefully that's not the only A you get on the program. But okay, let me go through. So I opened up the other side about 2 hours ago, so you should go. If you can bring your computer here, I actually like you to bring your computer here. Just try to refrain from using like Facebook too often. If you're going to play games, I would like to stay in the back. So look at the general discussion. If you have any question that you don't want to send me email, you can use general discussion to ask. I will answer that within 48 hours, or TA will help me to answer that in 48 hours, so everyone can see your question and answer. We have syllabus. We have a few interesting links we'll show you next week. Requirement for non-major. So we have 2 non-major. So your requirement is a lot less. So you should read that requirement for non-major. So this one, your learning journal is a blog. Once you send me the link, I will post it there. So you will read, you get access to everyone else's learning journal. So you don't want to put your billion-dollar idea there. So let's take a look at the schedule. So this is a draft schedule, so I probably will change it, modify along the way. But the idea is that the week 1, this is now, we introduce the basic structure of the class, kind of know our classmates. Second week, we're going to start inviting faculty to come. We probably will have about 6 to 7 faculty. For example, this is our plan. We probably will change it. We'll have a design faculty like Pat Watson. He's doing digital art innovation. And we will have Dr. Yang Junbyang talk about software engineering. And so every week we'll have 2 to 3 faculty members here to present. In the time we don't have faculty, I will do our thing, like your time management or your study plan. And we'll do that for about 3-4 weeks. Then week number 4, we're going to spend about an hour on time management. Week number 5, we'll do 1 hour, the basic concept of project management. Week number 6, we will invite a panel, probably 3 or 4 people that's recently graduated, come here and tell you what class is great, what class you have to take, what faculty to avoid. And so get you some connection with our graduates. So depends on how many people come. Usually we put in 2, 1 for the design and 1 for the computer science. Sometimes we only have 1. Week number 8, we probably will move it a little bit earlier, is that everyone needs to download your learning plan and fill it out, talk to a TA first, TA approve it, then you talk to your advisor. The advisor will spend about 5 to 10 minutes with you to make sure that learning plan fulfill your educational goal, and also can get you that piece of paper who really you want. So that is important to cover the learning plan. And then we'll bring the industry leader, 1 at a time, 1 on the IT side, the other one on the design side, towards the middle of the semester. This is just before, I think this is around the Thanksgiving. We'll spend about a 1 session on a few habits. I used that book, but we will review a couple other habits that I believe will make or break your career. Okay, so some people feel it's too touchy-feely, but I think it's crucial. At least I want to plant some seeds in your brain. Okay, week number 12, we'll talk about the rest of the study here after this semester, especially capstone. So what is a capstone? How to prepare for it? Okay. After that, is mostly we will do it online and presentation. So overall, the semester kind of have 3 chunks. The first 4 weeks is knowing your program, knowing your learning plan, knowing your faculty. The middle part is planning your goal, your career goal, and your educational goal, and your learning plan. The last piece is we bring the graduate and bring the industry expert to talk to us. So that's the structure of the class. Question?
I know you mentioned the blog post, right? The blog post for today? Or
No, we'll start that next week.
Okay, so this week you have no homework until this week on Friday?
Let's check. Yes, we have homework. Thank you for reminding us. So this is homework. Everything is spelled on the iLearn. You need to do this. You need to go to iLearn and update your personal profile. How do we do that? The existing student, how do you update your profile?
You just go into iLearn, click on your name.
Click on your name. It took me kind of, I keep looking for update profile.
Is this a profile that goes out to the whole public, like anybody can look at it?
No, only people have an iLearn account can see it.
So anybody in the school then?
Yes, everyone will see it. So if you click on that,
I'm not much into social media. I don't like to put stuff.
it's not a choice. Yeah, you don't have to give any detailed information, okay? But we are in the class. So
You're an NJ.
I change every semester. So I also teach the graduate program in the MIS program. In the MIS program, the very first day, we analyze our own and find out what's our best learning strategy. So you don't have to do that.
I'm an NJ.
So this will list your class, but you should post your photo there. It doesn't have to be glamorous.
Can we use this block?
Wait, the blog?
This block.
What blog?
Oh, that says
See the tab
blog.
up there? So
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you can use that, but yeah, if you use this blog, it limits the access to campus. If you use Blogger outside, then the whole world will see.
So we can use this blog.
True, true. No, okay.
That's good.
If you do it outside, you don't have to use your full name. You can just say, you know,
I don't like any social media whatsoever. None, zip, zero.
and so don't put a photo of your dog there. Put something that I can recognize you, because a lot of online interaction I can identify your face with your name. That would really help. So that will take you about 10 minutes.
Excuse me, what if we don't have access to a digital camera? How can we
Go to
get-
building 18. We have every computer have a camera.
Could we use a picture on our student body?
Sure.
Is there someone who could get that loaded?
Okay, so the second assignment will take you about 10 minutes. Okay, so it's about 200 words. Introduce yourself. You post it over here. Remember, everyone will see it. So don't get too private. And the third one is that there's a few websites I want you to go and take a look. The ITCD website, the learning plan. It will take you about, I would say, an hour. So you need to do all these before we meet next time on Thursday. We good? So if you have any questions, stay. If you don't have a name tag, email me. I will see you next Thursday.